Monitors are getting bigger, faster, curvier, brighter and crispier, and all the biggest and best companies are competing to stay ahead of the competition, and we've seen some big leaps forward in terms of performance, compatibility and colour accuracy. But let's take a look at some of the lengths some companies are willing to go to so they can smash the competition, as I explored the most extreme gaming monitors that money can buy. First up, we have the Samsung Odyssey Arc 2nd generation. Now this is an attempt by Samsung to bridge the gap between gaming monitors and TVs, and they've tried to create something in the middle. Now this could have been great, but unfortunately a lot of reviewers are saying that it just fell straight flat on its face. The issue with this thing is that it is a mammoth. It is a 55-inch 4K mini LED display with 165Hz refresh rate, and it is a smart gaming monitor. Now it features all of Samsung's home hubs, and you can use it to access streaming services and devices and apps and inputs and anything you want to use. It doesn't have any ports at the back. Instead it comes with a One Connect box that has 4 HDMI 2.1 ports, so you can have up to 4 inputs and then split them between the screens. Now when you go to the home hub display, you can pick which one you want and how you want your layout to look like, and then use it however you want. Now this thing in a vertical format just looks insane, and it even has a cockpit mode that you can activate. But where it comes really into its own, where it looks quite good, is when you have it in landscape mode with its massive stand that it comes with. Now the monitor and the stand weigh a massive 91 pounds, which is ridiculously heavy, but there's nothing else that's going to be able to hold the weight of this monitor. Now it has up to 600 to 1000 nits of peak brightness, 95% DCI-P3 color accuracy, and like I said, that massive 1000 R curve. Now the issue with this is that massive eye-watering price tag, which is $2,500. Now the problem here is that if you want to spend about $1,000, you can get one of the best gaming monitors on the market right now. You can get a nice OLED display, maybe 32 inches, maybe a bit bigger, maybe a bit smaller, with the super fast refresh rate and the crispy inky blacks and those beautiful colours. That's what you can get for about $1,000. And for about $2,000 to $2,500, you can get a nice TV with an OLED display and 120Hz refresh rate if you want to have a TV to game on. So the problem here is that I don't know many people that are going to spend $2,500 to get this mammoth monitor, which is a 55-inch essentially TV that's curved. Let me know in the comments. Next up, we have an offering from Asus, and this is the Asus PG248QP, and it is a 24-inch Full HD TN panel. Now I know, why in 2024 are we talking about a TN panel? But this one is so special because it is the world's fastest esports gaming monitor with a 540Hz refresh rate. Now it might only be a 24-inch monitor, it might be a flat display, it might be a TN panel, so you're not really looking at quality here. You're not going to get that super amazing display. What you are going to get, however, is a nice stand that's going to come with it and take up quite a small amount of your desk footprint. And secondly, you're going to have the fastest refresh rate on the market right now. And that is why this is also in our list of the most extreme monitors. Next up, if you want the biggest and best display that money can buy, then look no further than LG's lineup of G4 TVs for 2024 and beyond. Now these things are absolutely incredible and industry leading. If you want a huge 97-inch display to be your main monitor for your computer, then consider getting the LG G4. Now this is absolutely incredible. These things are huge. Now the G4 used to be called the Gallery design in previous years, but now it's just called the G4 lineup, and they're supposed to just fit flush on your wall. They've got a very small footprint, they're very thin, can fit up against your wall nice and flush, and they also come with a stand in the new models, but it's not meant for that. It's meant to just sit flushly on your wall, and these things can go all the way up to a whopping 97-inch display. So if you wanted, you could have a huge crispy OLED TV on your wall with a whopping 97-inch display and hook that up to your PC, and that could be your main monitor. Now they have other options. They've got 83-inch, 77-inch and 65-inch. Now this is a 4K OLED display that features all the best technology that LG has to offer, featuring their latest lineup of processors and an incredible 2000 nits of peak brightness. It has 4 HDMI 2.1 ports. You can have 4 inputs for your device if you want. They've also increased the refresh rate up to 144 Hz over 120 previously. So you don't have to get the biggest display, the big 97-inch display. You don't have to get that. You can get the 77 or even the 83 or even the 65-inch. If you want to get a nice TV that's going to have the best display, then this is one to consider. Next up, we've got the Samsung Odyssey Neo G9. Now, I've already made a video about this, but they've essentially got two variations of this monitor. They've either got a 49-inch curved ultra-wide OLED display, or they've got the whopping 57-inch curved mini LED display. Now, both of these feature a refresh rate of 240 Hz. Both of these have a 0.03 millisecond response time, and both of them look incredible. It just depends which size you want to get and whether you want to prioritize quality over size or whatever you want. It's up to you, but both of these are incredible monitors. For me, I don't really want a massive curved ultra wide screen, but this thing, I've seen people talk about it and they absolutely love it. Now, if you want to know more specs about that monitor and about any of the ones I've spoken about in this video, then look up here next and you can watch your next video.